Okay, so I'm starting again because my telephone fell off of the holder. So today I'm going to talk about being more psychic. So everyone is psychic. Everyone becomes more psychic as they become more spiritual because you're more connected to the other side. So this site is called Take What Rings True. So if it makes sense to you, keep it. If it doesn't make sense to you, let it go. Hey, Paulette. So today I want to talk about being more psychic, which for me was a little difficult, for one thing, because one of my mentors disagreed with what I said when I was being very psychic, because I was in a stage of time where I was getting more psychic information, and I was publicly disenfranchised, I guess the word would be, for understanding something and seeing something, and so I stopped doing anything that was psychic for a while. So you can become more psychic just by becoming more spiritual. Did I already say this is called Take What Rings True? I said that. My name is Teresa Micheletti. And so believe what you want. You don't have to believe anything I say. So I've learned this over a couple of decades. You can raise your psychic reception, being able to be more psychic and understand the realm of the etheric more easily. What you're really doing when you're becoming more psychic is you're tapping more into your own Akashic records and the Akashic records of everyone else, seeing through the veil, hearing through the veil, feeling through the veil, sensing through the veil, just knowing. It could be just knowing through the veil, which is the separation between us and heaven or the other side. So what can you do to become more psychic? Number one, work on raising your vibration. If you are not at a high enough vibration, the other side can't help you, and you're not connecting to the other side. If you're staying at a low vibration, then you're not getting much information because you're not as close to heaven or to the other side as you are to Earth. And Earth's vibration is low. So you're raising your vibration above the normal vibration, number one. Number two, work on opening your third eye. I had mine like plastered shut. I didn't want to see things. Probably because I've been killed in so many lives for being psychic. It's like, I'm turning that off. Let it go. So, hey Debbie, nice to see you. So open your third eye, that's number two. Number three, let go of negative memories and emotions that are holding you back. We store negative memories and negative emotions in our bodies. Like, oh, I don't want to deal with that. Let's just tuck it in over here and not pay attention to it. So those could be blocking you. And you can let go of those negative memories, negative cell memories, negative morphic resonance you can let go of by doing meditation, by asking your angel, your personal angel and your spirit guide to help you let go of those negative memories and negative emotions. You can work with an energy healer. You can do regression. That's probably an easy way to do it, is to do a regression or past life regression and go to the points of entry that are the most important for you to let go of. I was holding so many negative memories from this lifetime and from other lifetimes. You know, when you're a little kid and you're being psychic or you're sensing something and your parents go, oh, that isn't true. Or your Aunt Susie says, oh, you're making that up. Oh, that's an imaginary friend. No, it's not an imaginary friend. It was your totem. It was your spirit guide. It was some etheric entity that was in your space. So a lot of this we've negated to protect ourselves because we want to be loved. We want to be taken care of. We want to be part of the family. So we negate our psychic abilities. We'll bring them back in. It's time. Practice if you have official, I don't know if they're official, if you have a clairaudient, clairsentient, cognition, I can't say that word. If you have a knowing, you have a seeing, you have a sensing, you have a feeling of things that aren't physically there, then that's being psychic too. Tone, that's not it. Hone, it rhymes, tone and hone. Hone those abilities. So practice with a friend, find a mentor, find a practice group, and practice being more psychic. Practice channeling. That's when you connect to heaven and connect to earth and open up the channel of light and information. It's like a tube. Open up that tube so you can receive information. Well, I had mine blocked. Number one, from about here up, from chest height up, I was okay. I was not connected to earth at all because I didn't really want to be here, so therefore I would flip out as much as possible. Also, I wasn't connected. That's why most of you know, if you've listened to me before, I used to work for 3 years. I worked with an angel channel, and I would have one-to-one sessions with angels. She would go into a trance, and angels would come and talk to me. Well, they had me get a bracelet. This is aquamarine. If you have a bracelet that you're going to put your grounding in, then it needs to be natural. It can't be plastic. It can't be man-made. It has to be something that's of the earth naturally. So this is a mineral, right? Aquamarine. So anything it could be wood, it could be anything that's not man-made. And you put yourselves in a higher vibration, you ground yourself, and then you think of putting that power into the bracelet. So I can touch my bracelet and instantly ground so that I'm connected to earth when I try to channel. So that when I finish channeling, I come back to earth and I'm not like all discombobulated. So that's one thing you can do, is use a bracelet. They even want me to use like an actual cane made of wood. So I'm like touching the earth. Because I was like not connecting. And when you can't connect heaven to earth, then it's kind of hard to channel. And I have other blocks. My relative had like a metal claw on me, etheric claw on my heart to make sure that I wasn't feeling things, because they thought that would be good. You know, we're so well intended even when we die, and this person had created their own universe. Don't tell me you're not a creator. If you die and you can create your own bubble universe to prevent yourself from going to the other side, you are powerful. We are all so powerful, and we don't believe it. But boy, do we program for ourselves. Oh, I'm never going to make any money. Oh, I can't be rich. Oh, I'm not going to be able to make any money. You know, and then you program. You've set yourself up to not have any money come to you. And you're very powerful, especially when you say it over and over and over again. Oh, I'm never going to be well. Oh, my whatever illness, my whatever your illness is, and you keep claiming it, well, then you got it because you've asked for it. Okay, that's an aside. We can easily manifest things, and we're very powerful. Okay, so number one, raise your vibration. Number two, open your third eye. Number three, let go of the negative memories you're holding, because we're so good at storing negative memories, and then that blocks us from getting a clear channel to get information from the other side to us. Number four was practice. Number five, remember, only our Creator is perfect. Just intend to be a channel of correct information. So your intention is what counts. So no one is going to be 100% in channeling. And you're probably not going to become a professional psychic. Well, maybe some of you will. But to become more psychic, you just need to intend to get the information. Number six, get permission from your client, your friend. before you're psychically delving into their lives and their memories. So all of a sudden you get what's called a hit. You get a hit on Aunt Susie, and she may be in an accident, or she's going to become bankrupt. Those are opportunities that are possibilities for her. Well, you need to get permission before you delve into her life and make sure that it's okay with her, because she has her own space, her own boundaries. Maybe she signed up to become bankrupt, and that's okay. But maybe it's okay if you warn her. Maybe it's not okay if you warn her. Maybe, I remember a friend of a friend called me because she wanted to know about her boyfriend. And she's also psychic, which is another story. But her boyfriend, she knew she was supposed to be with, because she had seen him, because she's psychic, and knew she was supposed to be with him. But she didn't understand, why was he so rude, so mean? He was fine at first, a wonderful person, just so close to her, had the same values, had the same hobbies. Well, that's also can be a dark entity who's trying to pull you in, which is what it was. He was trying to pull her into his sphere. Then as soon as he had her in his sphere, then his true self came out. He was a dark entity, so he would do things like keep her from going places, make her life miserable, etc., etc. Well, she's said, why? Why did I have to go through this? Why was I shown that I was supposed to be with him? Well, because she was supposed to learn to overcome it. That's what she wrote in her chart. She chose it in her life chart. But she can also say, enough, I'm not doing this anymore. He's not a good person. I don't have to be with him. Leave him, which she did. But she wanted to know, why was she put in the position in the first place? Well, it's because I can be psychic. Then I could explain it to her. But I also just knew from spiritual knowledge that we sign up for silly things like that. Well, it's not so silly when you're in the middle of it, but yucky things like that. Okay, so you also need to use tools for protection. Make sure that you have cleared yourself, you've cleared the room before you connect. So clear yourself, clear the space you're in. If you're psychically channeling for someone else, clear their space, clear them, because you have permission to interfere with their life energetically, then that's okay. Use tools for protection. If you don't know what those are, I've done a whole broadcast on tools for protection. You can also find them in Journey of the Soul by Sylvia Brown, book 3. I think I forget what the Hay House book is called, but it's something Tools for Protection. And 2 other books I think are summarized in that one book. Okay, so you've cleared yourself, you've cleared your space. So number 4 was practice. Number 5, remember, only our Creator is perfect. Number 6, get permission before you interfere with people's lives. Number 7, tools for protection, which includes number 8, clear yourself of your space of any negativity, and clear your client if you're working with somebody else. Number 9, ground yourself before you start using your psychic information, channeling. Clear your channel from earth to source. So think of starting at your heart space, and you clear your channel up and you clear your channel down. And then ask to be a clear channel of information for your client, your friend, yourself, however you're trying to get information. So clear whatever is necessary for that. Number 12, join a class or a training program. I'm gonna offer one in the late fall, maybe early winter. If you want to practice channeling, you want to become more psychic, then contact me and I'll put you on the wait list. Number 13, so important, trust. Trust that you're receiving accurate information and stop questioning it. The main problem I had with channeling and being psychic was questioning. I get so analytical. Some information would come to me. Okay, so yesterday, some information came to me. Somebody asked me to check their past lives. Because I can see people's past lives if they're ready to let go of a past life, you know, some negative emotions, a negative cell memory from past life, then I can see it and then report to them, you know, that I've cleared it. Or if I'm working one-to-one with them, not through text or whatever, then I can tell them about it. Anyway, I saw this person and another person in another realm, another world, another dimension. And they were sort of like, the vision that I got was the Wizard of Oz. You know how there's Glinda, the good, and then there's the Wicked Witch, which I forget what her name is, whatever it was. Anyway, there were two different opposing people. Not that they were in those same roles, but they had a similar situation. So one was very like an empress and had her own domain, and she had a direct report with God. And the other person had a direct report with a council of elders. And they were opposing each other all the time. So there was this realm with the person who communicated with council, so that's being psychic, and another person who had direct report with God, which is being psychic. And they were opposing each other. They were always in conflict. And instead of paying attention to their kingdoms or realms, they were paying attention to opposing each other. Well, when I first got that this person was an empress, I'm going, that can't be true. And then I just stopped myself. Stop thinking, just take the information as it comes. That's one of the most important things. Francine, a spirit guide, would say, don't think, just talk. So don't think, just gather the information. Gather it. Now, we don't always sense it or see it correctly, and that's okay. You say, my perception is blah, blah, blah. Now, those are the 13 steps that I believe are important to become more psychic. So let's go back to number 1, raise your vibration. Number 2, open your third eye. Number 3, let go of the negative memories, cell memories, and experiences, emotions that are holding you back. So if you feel like, okay, I can channel sometimes and or be psychic sometimes, and sometimes I can't, and all of a sudden it's like it can't do anything, well, then you need to clear. There's a past life or some emotions that you need to let go of, or some cell memory you need to let go of. So do that. Okay, number 4, practice. Practice with a friend, find a mentor, find a practice group, and you can sign up with me and we'll do that in the fall or early winter. Number 5, only our Creator is perfect. So don't worry about being perfect, just intend to be a channel of correct psychic information. Number 6, get permission before you start invading people's lives and their thoughts and their charts. Number 7, use tools for protection, which includes number 8, clear yourself, clear your space, clear your client's space or your friend's space and clear them. Number 9, ground yourself so you come back easily after you've been psychically gathering information. You come back to yourself and this earthly plane. And also, then you have a clear channel. And remember, a channel's just like a tube from heaven or the other side through you to earth. Because sometimes you're picking up stuff from earth. Earth side, because I channel things from Mother Earth, and I can get information from the elementals, the dragons, the fairies, the giants, etc. Okay, so make sure you've cleared that channel, because sometimes you get protectors. I got protectors from Earthside. I have dragons, especially. I have a bunch of dragons, but I have a main dragon. I have a spirit guide who's a dragon. So if you don't connect, then you don't have the opportunities that you could have from earth to heaven, or the other side, same thing, and the other side back to earth. And you may be channeling information from another world, because some people have had lifetimes on other planets, and you may be channeling information from them from that realm, and that's okay too. So you clear yourself, you clear your space of any negativity. That's number 8. Number 9, ground yourself. Number 10, clear your channel from heaven to earth, and make sure that you are asking to be a clear channel for your friend, your client, for the higher good. I even say that. Please help me be a channel for Susie Q for her highest good. And I always ask, do I have your permission, Susie Q, to enter your energy, to enter your whatever it is I'm doing at that point in time? Do I have your permission? Number 12, join a class or a training program. Number 13, trust that you are receiving correct information and stop questioning it. When you question things, then it takes you out of your channel. It takes you out of your psychic ability, because you bring your vibration down again, and then you have to enter into a higher vibration again to get back up. It wastes time. And it also drives you crazy, because, oh, can that be? Is that true? So, my client was an empress, and so was her friend that they were opposing, and I'm not going to question that. And if it's incorrect, well, then I did my best. And mostly the whole idea was find a lifetime and have them release the negative emotions, the negative cell memory, the negative morphic resonance. So even if I had the scene wrong, like in a play, the scene may have been wrong, they still were able to let go of the negative emotions, the negative cell memory, and the negative morphic resonance. That may have had something to do with something like that, and that's okay. So I was able to let go of help them, and that's a protocol which I can teach you. Let go of those negative emotions that they had, let go of the negative cell memory, let go of the negative morphic resonance, and also I have them bring up their essence, and that's another topic. Okay. So, I hope you will consider these steps and just hone your ability to be more psychic, because we all are psychic. We all can become more psychic. Not that everyone's going to be a psychic, but everyone will become more psychic if they work on it. So practice. Now, no, it took me, a year and a half to be able to do this right, because I questioned everything. And I didn't realize that my family had helped me turn off my psychic abilities, and I had protections in place because I didn't want to be hurt again. So my body had stored emotions which caused blocks. I had literal blocks in my body that would keep me from channeling. So, work on it. Ask your spirit guide, ask your angel, your personal angel, to help you let go of what you don't need, what are the blocks, and help you make a clear channel so you can be psychic for yourself, psychic for your friends, psychic for your clients, if that's something you're going to do. But now's the time to bring up your spiritual gifts, your spiritual abilities, because we're in this time of transition. Hey, Debbie, thank you. Thank you all for watching, whether you're watching live or you're watching on the recording. recording, and I'm going to take this recording on Facebook and I'll put it on YouTube so that they can hear it too. Thank you for listening, and I will see you next Wednesday at 10:30 Pacific Time, 11:30 Mountain Time, and that would be 12:30 Central Time, 1:30 Eastern. Well, the garbage truck's coming. I think it's time for me to go. Goodbye. Have a good week.